Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, TikTok. Welcome. Today is Tuesday, July 30th, 2024, and you are watching live with LWL, Lindsay with Love. Welcome. We have hopefully an exciting presentation today. We're going to do a little bit of woo-way. We're going to collaborate this morning, hopefully, and I'm going to give it a minute or two to allow TikTok, for those watching on YouTube, I'm allowing TikTok to tell my viewers I'm live. And for those of you that are here with me on YouTube, we're going to just give it a minute. We're going to give it a minute. Good morning, Steffi. Welcome back, my friend. It's nice to see you in the morning here. Welcome. We're just giving it a second to let people into the chat. I'm going to get myself set up. I've already been working for like a good hour this morning. I have so much going on and I love it. Welcome to the chat. All right. What's going on? It seems like TikTok is tired. I don't know. Where are all my people at TikTok? Where are they? I'm going to wait because this is kind of unusual. And I don't know if, I don't know what exactly is going on here. So we're going to give it a second and just allow TikTok to tell my people that I'm here, because this is very unusual. Hello. Hey, Siri, welcome to the chat. Welcome. There we go. Hello, NG. Welcome to the chat. I don't know. I think that there's some funky stuff happening in TikTok land because I see nobody. Hello, Gara. Welcome to the chat. I see nobody in the room. However, it seems as though there are people here. Anyway, we're going to get going. We're just going to get going and see what happens. I do have a couple of announcements for those of you that are interested. We are going to For those of you that are interested, your channeled messages for your zodiac signs are being posted for August 2024. I have been having, I shouldn't say we, however, I do work with my guides on those messages. So we have been channeling quite some interesting messages so far. I have posted Leo and Aquarius. Pisces is up next. I need to edit Pisces. Hello, Bex. Welcome to the chat. Hello, I am. Welcome to the chat. There are some of my people. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. I think that TikTok is tired this morning. TikTok's tired, and that's okay. Hello, Catherine. Welcome to the chat. Steffi, thank you for the likes. Yeah, hello. Thank you, guys. There we go. Now we're moving. Holy cow, 2 minutes in, and it's like TikTok seems to be, maybe I'm moving too fast for TikTok. I don't know. Hello, Misa. Hello, Steffi. Thank you for the likes. You guys, thank you for the likes. It really helps. Welcome to the chat. Good morning. It really helps boost out my information for people to catch me and see me live. So I appreciate you guys first and foremost for joining. We are woo-weighing it up this morning. If you've been here before, you know that means you are going to collaborate with me and help me create this episode. Why? First and foremost, because yesterday was basically like a wash of a day. Good morning, Deborah, VIP in the chat. Deborah is a subscriber, VIP. Hello, Deborah. It's nice to see you. Hello, Kaveh. Hello. I cannot say your name, but welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, you guys. Whooping it up. Okay. Thank you for the community fest, Deborah. You're so sweet. All right, let's go on. Now I feel better. I don't know what's happening in the world of TikTok, but I feel better that we have some friends in the house. So yesterday was a bit of a wash for me specifically because I was in a creative flow. I got booted out of my creative flow. And we're going to talk about that today and understanding your personal creative flow and what to do when you get booted out of it and how to know you've been booted out of it and how to really shift your energy quite quickly. I will say that last night I was really kind of frazzled, which is very unlike me. And so I was like, and then I ended up going to bed quite early and I feel so much better today. And we're going to talk all about that because I think it's an interesting lesson for you guys that are listening to understand how to honor your energy, number one. And number two, realizing that even though I've been working on my energy and doing this for quite some time, I still have a very sporadic and random off day. And I think, Deborah, we're going to just blame it on Saturn. No, I'm just joking. But it is quite interesting that coincidentally, Saturn did go retro yesterday, and then I had quite a disheveled day. Saturn is also in my sun sign of Pisces. So let's see how it plays out in the sky. Pioneer Bellissimo, hello. Your live broadcast was very interesting. Welcome to the chat. You're more than happy to follow me if that's something you're interested in. Oh, you already did. So thank you for the follow. All right, let's go on, you guys. I am looking for your help once again in collaboration today. I have some things to talk about, but I'm guessing it may not take the whole 45 minutes. Okay, let's go on. 2 quick announcements. You have 2 days left if you're interested in getting your soul's purpose report with that bonus section around your human design. It has been quite powerful for those that have received it so far. I have 2 reports on the dock right now, or on the docket, and I will hopefully finish those between today and tomorrow. So you could be the next one in line if that's what you're interested in doing. Make sure to check or click the link in my bio, and it's the first link right there. If you're interested, you can learn more about it. And then once again, I was making this announcement. I have no idea if people were even in the room. I think TikTok is a little bit squirrely this morning, but I am posting the channeled zodiac messages for August. And I just finished Pisces, and holy cow, my friend. All right. Do I need my time of birth for the soul's purpose? Bex, yes, it's helpful. But if you don't know your time of birth, you could always choose noon. That's what most astrologers say to do, is just choose noon. It's going to change your chart, right? Every 4 minutes the time is off, the chart will change slightly, but it's up to you, right? It's up to you if you are interested in moving forward with that. And I would say, well, we can talk offline about it too, Bex, a little bit later. If you were able to find your birth report or birth time at some point, I would be happy to like revisit that and not, you know, make you buy a whole nother report, because that's kind of silly. We'll look for my birth certificate to my to-do list. Yes, I would definitely check before tomorrow midnight Eastern Standard Time, because that's when the bonus goes. Okay. All right, you guys. So once again, let's talk about how energy works. It seems very simple. Hello, Susan. Welcome to the chat. It seems very simple. You guys, this is so weird. TikTok is only showing me 3 people in the room. If you guys could just like throw some likes just to like get it to try to maybe reset or something. I don't typically ask for this, and it feels very out of my comfort zone, but something strange is happening in the chat. So if you could just like throw some likes and try to boost this out so we can figure out what's going on. And it helps me understand who's really in the room and listening. Thank you. I appreciate it. You don't have to do it for hours, right? Just a few will be helpful enough. So thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So many people liking, only 3 people showing. I don't know what's happening. I'm spamming the likes. It says 7 people. Thank you. Okay. 3 has been everywhere for me the last 24 hours. I'm very intrigued by this. Okay, E, well, 3 is a powerful number, right? The ascended masters are around you. So that's very beautiful and powerful. Sorry for you, but I'm okay with the confirmation. That's okay. All right, you guys, that's helpful. I appreciate the spamming. You can keep spamming. Hello, Tony. Welcome to the chat. But it's just helpful. I think now it's at 6 and it's boosted up, and maybe let's see what's going on. Whatever. I'm in a weird twilight zone, perhaps. I'm shifting energies. It's been very powerful for me, to say the least. And yeah. I'm going with the flow, because otherwise I would have probably cried yesterday had I not just gone with the flow. All right, so let's get into it. Do you know your creative flow? Do you understand your creative energy? Specifically for those of you that are in a job where creativity is important. Perhaps you're in a job where you have to really focus in on projects for a long length of time, or you need a lot of focused energy. For those of you that are entrepreneurs, thank you, Bags. That's super sweet. Hand heart. So cute. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anything that you're really doing a lot of creative work, and not necessarily creative work with, say, just your hand. So like when I'm crocheting, I don't mind if I get interrupted, unless of course I'm counting stitches. That's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I just recount, right? But when I'm mentally creating something, the interruption will quite literally throw me completely off, right? So if you're a writer, you probably feel this sometimes. If you're writing something and you're interrupted, and it's like, oh, I just lost it all, right? So if you feel that way, and you're interrupted, it's going to feel a little bit disheveled, and it could be that your whole day gets shifted. So yesterday that happened for me around 2 o'clock. My partner and I usually don't talk on the phone during the day. We'll text here and there, but he was trying to book flights and he messed it up, and then he got really annoyed, and I was trying to help him, but I could tell he didn't want to talk to me. And so his voice was a little bit blunt and a little bit harsh. And I was like, look, like, I know you're upset at yourself or with yourself, but I'm trying to fix it, and I can't fix it without collaborating with you. And so we figured it all out. That's really not the point. But the point is his energy, because we are so connected, the 2 of us, his energy, first I can feel it when he's having a bad day. It typically throws me off a little bit. I shield myself, right? I block out anyone else's energy, including his, by the way, including his. He's not special enough to come into my shield. Only high vibrational energy is coming into my shield. But what happened is he threw the whole day off. And it wasn't him, right? Because I allowed it, but I couldn't get back into my flow. And I was pushing with all this human effort. I was pushing, I was pushing, I was pushing. And then I decided to try to learn something new on top of it. And that, if you were on my evening live last night, you know, I was like annoyed. I don't typically get that annoyed, but I was annoyed. I was frustrated. The thing I was trying to do wasn't working. So I finally said, enough is enough. Let it go. And on the live last night, we did a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we released. And in that moment, I decided I'm done thinking about it. I'm done giving it energy. I'm done talking about it, because I know my external environment is telling me, my external environment is projecting back to me my internal environment. And so if things are not working in my external environment, and this goes for you as well. So, right, the law of correspondence, as above, so below, as within, so without. And so if your external environment is very challenging, it could very quickly tell you that internally you're a little bit frustrated. You're a little bit out of alignment, energetically speaking. Now, quite the opposite. You would know then too, externally, when you start to see, say, perhaps chaos around you, chaos within you, chaos within you, chaos around you. Frustration within you, frustration around you, frustration around you, things not working for you, misalignment within you. And that's what I started to experience last night. And so first and foremost, it will happen to you, just like it happens to me, because we are both human and spiritual beings on this planet. But recognizing, and this is where the power comes in, recognizing after about 2 tries with this new software, I know, by the way, that it's new. So I know it may take a little bit of time for me to learn, but it's to the point in my energetic work in my life that I've decided everything is easy for me. I just made a decision one day that I will no longer struggle in my life in any area. And I said, everything is easy for me. And so when I experience something, even if it's the first time, even after I've watched 1 2-minute YouTube video on how to do it, if it's hard for me, I know that I'm in a little bit of misalignment. And so I stopped. I went to my crochet almost the whole night. I was still a little bit like, I couldn't even really get into the flow of my crocheting. I had to take my entire shirt apart yesterday that I was showing you guys. It wasn't the right size, and I restarted, and then I just went to bed. It was like 9 o'clock. I went to bed. I was like, I don't want to watch the TV. I don't want any screens. I don't want any stimulation. I don't want music. I don't want a podcast. I read a book for fun, right? For leisure, for pleasure. And I went to sleep. And then when I woke up this morning, I've already done so much work. I figured out how to use the program. I edited an entire video. I uploaded it to YouTube, right? I filmed another video for Pisces, so that will be posted soon. And just that moment of disconnect, recentering, recognizing I'm off, honoring it, really trying to release it. And it was really like stuck a little bit on me. And so I finally just said, I'm going to sleep, because sleep will help me release. There's no way, right? I'm not going to dream about it. I had some wild dreams last night, but that's beyond the point. And so I went to bed and I woke up refreshed. And now I know how to use this tool. I've done it successfully once, so I can do it again, of course, because I've done it once. And now I'm back in action. And so dropping into yourself, and I'm going to take a breath in a second here, because this is kind of channeled at this point, dropping into yourself to realize in those moments of your reality, when you're pushing, and remember, you guys, as part of my human design, this is confirmed what I meant to communicate in this lifetime. I'm pushing. Nothing seems to be working. Oh, I'm out of alignment. Because it shouldn't be this hard. Even the hardest thing should not be this hard. Even learning a brand new technological system should not be this hard. I'm going to catch up with the comments. I'm going to take a drink of water, and we're going to woo it up together, you guys. I need your help today. Good morning. Samantha's in the chat. Thank you for joining user 362. Yes, Deborah is confirming for me. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you. Let me scroll up. Good morning, Tony. Okay, so we don't have too much going on. Thank you guys for the likes. I think it really helped. We're at 3.9 thousand likes. Thank you. We are at lightning bolts. I appreciate it. We're at 14 minutes in. Hello, if you're watching on YouTube. It's nice to see you here. I have 2 cameras going, one here. I'm still learning the best setup for YouTube. For now, it's okay, right? Progress over perfection. I need to release those tendencies and allow myself to continue to transcend, even if it's not always super beautiful, right? Beck says, I had energy and flow interruption yesterday afternoon too. Weird. I think a lot of people did. And I do believe it does have to do with Saturn, right? Saturn, although I think it's important to recognize too, you guys, really quickly. I said I was going to take a drink of water. Let me do that. Let me do that before I get into this idea of Saturn and the effects Saturn is having in our lives right now. And catch up with the comments. I'm going like 100 miles an hour. I realize that. When I start to go very fast and the flow starts to go very quickly, hello, Rebecca, welcome to the chat. It means that I'm channeling. And so I know it goes fast sometimes and I try my best to slow it down for you guys. But I'm in a really good energetic space right now. So I'm going to just let it flow. Grabbing water, Victoria. Thank you for the follow, Annie. Thank you for joining us, Rebecca. Good morning. Hello, good morning, she says. All right. The Violet Raven, welcome to the chat. So for those of you guys that are just joining, remember that you have 2 more days. You have until tomorrow night, midnight, to get your Soul's Purpose report. Recognizing that you get 2 bonus pages around your human design, super powerful information. Number 1, thank you for the likes, Deborah. And the channel messages for August are starting to be posted on YouTube now and TikTok. I have posted Leo and Aquarius, and I can tell you because my guides have guided me in the order of channeling. And so today I just finished channeling Pisces before I joined you live. After Pisces will be Gemini if you're waiting. So these will all go up today. Pisces, then Gemini, and then Libra, then Capricorn. And then I stopped my higher self because I said, that's enough for now. I don't want to get overwhelmed. There's times where I do put a lot of pressure on myself to really channel as strongly as I can. And then the second I start to feel the pressure is the second that it starts to kind of crumble and I lose the connection. So I'm trying my best not to go too far in advance, right? Okay, so I'm curious for you guys that have been listening. Hello, Starla, welcome to the chat. Are you in tune with your creative flow, first and foremost? And when you are in tune with your creative flow, what sort of external validation comes from that, right? So if you're in tune with the flow, perhaps you're a writer, it's become very quick. You're writing very quickly. You're creating TikTok videos very quickly, right? Content creation. Your art is flowing really smoothly. You're articulating really nicely. Maybe you're running a meeting and you work in corporate and it goes really well. That's flow state. And then externally, when you're not in flow state, what does that look like for you? So for me, and honestly for you guys too, when you tap into your energy very strongly, it will look like nothing is working out for you. And then that is your clue. That's your clue that says, now it's time for me to switch gears. I need to just let this go because it's not the time for this. Not right now, right? That was me yesterday, not right now. Deborah says, my art was off yesterday, laser cutting a wood card, but usually it's pretty smooth. Yeah, so it seems like a lot of us experienced a little bit of like a jolt in energy yesterday. And we can actually talk a little bit about Saturn and Saturn's retro energy. So Saturn is retro in Pisces, I'm pretty sure. What sign? Yeah, in Pisces. So this is going to last for the next 6 months. So we have to think about what is Pisces. Pisces is creativity. Pisces is imagination. Pisces stands for completion, right? Full circle. And so for many of you, this is actually a really beautiful kind of synchronicity. No surprise though, right? No surprise is Saturn is retro and many of you are likely going through a frequency shift. And so when you're working through this frequency shift, when Saturn goes retro, it's really going inward. Instead of going forward with that really responsible, routine, determined Saturn energy, what we're meant to do now for the next 6 months or so is bring ourselves inward and look at the last 6 months. What have we learned? What have we accomplished that needs celebration, right? And in the sign of Pisces, it's very likely many of you are going through another spiritual awakening. Remember that you don't just awaken once. You awaken and you start healing. And then you probably go through another shift and you tap into your intuition stronger and it becomes self-love. And then you go through another shift of truth seeking. And then from there, I mean, however many more shifts you're going to go. So it's always going to be this continuous cycle of expansion and evolution as you shift up in frequencies, right? So allowing that to really, just allowing that to be what it is. It doesn't have to be good and it doesn't have to be bad. It just is. Just is. All right, let me catch up on the comments. Now we have people in the room. You guys, it started off slow and now the energy, I think my energy was strong and TikTok was just moving a little slow on a Tuesday morning, and that's okay, right? That's okay. All right, let's go on, you guys. Thank you all for the likes. Victoria says, totally out of my creative energy yesterday too, trying not to feel guilty. You don't have to feel guilty. When you're out of your creative energy, just recognize the external environment is saying it's not right. Right now, it's not the time. So go lie down and read a book for fun, not for anything to do with productivity. Go into meditation. You guys, I meditated to my favorite meditation yesterday. I 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 released it through breath work. I drank plenty of water. I tried to crochet. There were so many things, and it still was just that a little bit of lingering energy. And so finally I said, okay, I'm going to sleep. Because I know when I go to sleep, like it has to kind of go away at some point, right? So realizing, good morning, Valerie, welcome to the chat, realizing that it doesn't have to be good or bad, right? I could have, and I did get a little bit frustrated. For me, it felt very off because I don't typically experience that. But it could have been worse, right? I could have really spiraled. I could have really gotten so ticked off. I could have totally quit trying, right? Because I didn't get it on the first try. But I didn't. I just let it go. And I didn't put this label on, I can't do it. No part of me ever said, Lindsay, you can't do this. You're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You're not capable enough. I didn't guilt trip myself. I just said, apparently, God, source, universe, creator, love, all that is, apparently now is not the time you would like me to be doing this project. And I'm okay with that. Hey, Yana, welcome to the chat. There were geomagnetic storms yesterday too. Interesting. Thanks for sharing. E's going through Saturn return. This should be interesting. I'm ready. Buckle up, my friend, and ride the wave, right? Just like we catch the wave every morning. I caught the wave yesterday. It seems like I fell off, but did I actually fall off? Now that's an interesting insight that just came through. Did I really fall off, or did I just honor the fact that yesterday wasn't the day for me to be on that particular wave? This morning, for whatever reason, I sat down at my desk. I felt very motivated when I woke up this morning. I got up right away and I said, I'm going to sit down. My little doggy was not happy with me. I said, come on, we're going to the office. Let's go. She has a bed over here in the corner. And she's like cuddled up in bed. She's like, no, I don't want to leave. And I said, come on, let's go work. Let's go try to get this figured out. And sure enough, I did it. And not only did I do it, but I uploaded it to YouTube. That's great. I haven't done that in so long, uploading a video to YouTube, getting all set up. And on top of it, I filmed a whole another video. So how quickly the energy shifted simply by me allowing it, not to put a label on it, not to downgrade myself, not to start talking negatively to my own self. Instead, I was like, oh, it's just not time. And the less you put the energy towards something, the less attached you get to it, right? And you allow it to open yourself up and find the solution. So you become solution focused versus problem focused. And that shift is really what's going to help you change your trajectory. Deborah, VIP in the chat says, does it help to listen to some frequencies to try to help myself through these rough areas? Yes, of course, right? 528, yes, 528, a great frequency. 432, another really powerful frequency. 432 is the frequency of our planet. So that's really powerful. It helps ground in. 528 helps with the heart chakra overall energy. And if you are trying to connect to your intuition, now, once again, you guys, make sure you're grounded in first. So ground in, always ground in. Even though I was grounded yesterday, I was still struggling. So ground in. And then if you are interested in connecting with intuition, source, creator, universe, God, love, all that is, then 963 is a good crown chakra, solfeggio frequency. So yes, great question, Deborah. Thanks for asking. All right, you guys, so many comments. Let's catch up. Natalie, thank you for the follow. Good morning, Erin. Erin, how is your vacation? I hope you had an amazing time. It's so nice to see you back in the chat, my friend. Ayana, solar flares, electrical currents. Very interesting. Samantha says, hi, Erin. Good morning, Mallory. All my friends in the chat, new friends, old friends, I love it. What is considered creative flow if you aren't a creative person? Well, Bex, that's quite an interesting question. And I would like you to release the idea that you're not a creative person because you're here to create your reality. And if you're not a creative person, how would you do that? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, for all of you listening who don't think you are an artist, I'm here to tell you you actually are. You've probably just been told you're not because you couldn't draw a beautiful face in art class in 7th grade. And instead you were like me drawing stick figures still, right? I never thought I was a creative person. I never thought I was an artist. And I bet you If you're listening to me say that to you, you're probably like, yeah, right, you are so creative. We see your crochet, you come on live, you do the videos, you create your content, you're creative, right? And so if that resonates for you, if you're saying, I'm not an artist, I'm not creative, let's release together, you guys. Beautiful timing, beautiful time in Saturn retrograde to just release. Close your eyes. We are releasing the idea that we are not creative people, recognizing that we create our reality every single day by manifesting what it is we desire. So how would it be that we are not creative if we are creating every single day? And we are first and foremost here on this planet because we are excited. Our soul is excited to come create a reality that we love, that honors our hopes and wishes and dreams and fulfills our soul. So I have my eyes closed. I know that's strange, but I'm channeling right now. Breathe in for me. Releasing the idea of I am not creative out of the mouth. Breathing in the word creative. Filling your chakra system with the word creative. And on the exhale, pushing it out the heart chakra. Now on the next inhale, expanding out, I am creative. I'm a creative being. So inhaling and expanding this idea out. Making yourself and your creative energy as big as you possibly can. And on the exhale, you're going to boomerang that energy back to you, to your heart chakra. And from this day forward, accepting that you are, first and foremost, a creative being here to manifest your best reality. Do we agree? Do we agree? Do you guys feel the shift? Perhaps you felt a bit of a shift. Perhaps your heart chakra is a little bit buzzing, a little bit activated. So releasing this first and foremost, Bax, because that is a limiting belief. And secondly, then, creative flow could be anything. You can be tapped into your day and you can say, I'm listening to Lindsay with Love now. And once we get on the energetic wave at 10, I'm going to go get my steps in. And then after my steps, I'm going to be guided to whatever my heart desires next. And I'm going to go do that thing because my heart is craving it. And from there, after I finish that thing, my heart is desiring something more and I'm going to go do that thing. And so you have found your creative flow. It doesn't have to be productively. It doesn't have to be creative in a sense that you are building something, you're crocheting something, you're making art of something. It is, you are tapped into the flow of life. And because you're always creative, that is your creative flow. Beautiful. Thank you for the follow. Lisa, welcome to the chat. Hello, Wildfire Goddess. Thank you for coming back. It's nice to see you here. Mallory Eve, I'm screaming, crying at everyone's beautiful souls. I know. UGC Creator, thank you for the roses. That is so sweet. Just a change in awake. I felt lost without you guys. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I know, even yesterday I was like, feels so good to be back on a Monday. I honor my schedule because the weekends are for me to recharge and do all the Lindsay things so I can come back with a full cup for all of you. But I really miss you guys on the weekends. I do. So I'm happy to always be back on a Monday. Erin, thank you for the lightning bolts. It's nice to see you back. Screaming, crying in a good way. Asterisks. Yes, Mallory. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh my goodness. Well, Tony says, what does it mean if I always fall asleep during meditation? Perhaps that you're tired. Erin, thank you so much. Thank you, my friend. Erin is VIP in the chat. Erin, welcome, and thank you for being here. I totally forgot to call out that you're VIP, and the lightning bolts keep coming. You guys ride the energetic wave that Erin is creating for us right now. Literally tap in. Just sit and wait and tap into this wave, allowing the frequency to rise. If you're new here, by the way, you are on an energetic shift because I am, and you're connected to me. So join me in shifting. And if you are an OG or you've been here for a while now, you know that you're shifting with me. So come with me. Don't resist. Release the resistance. I had a powerful experience this weekend. I'm still not ready to articulate, but please come back on Friday because Friday is the day that I'm going to tell you and share my story, and it is wild in all the most beautiful ways. Just know that I am very much going into the new frequency. So thank you, Erin. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Did you have a nice vacation, Erin VIP? I would like to know. Yes, we have missed you. I hope, Mallory says to Erin, I hope you had some good rest and time with your family. Erin, Catherine says, I hope your vacay was great. Oh my gosh. I love that a lot of us are here. Me too, Victoria. By the way, you guys, if you're new here, Erin is in the Manifesting Club. Victoria's in the Manifesting Club. Mallory's in the Manifesting Club. Deborah VIP and Erin VIP in the Manifesting Club. Catherine's in the Manifesting Club. Who am I missing? Victoria. Bex is in the Manifesting Club. Who else, you guys? Am I missing you? And the Manifesting Club opens on August 1st. In 2 days, you will get to access the Manifesting Club if you're interested. It's an $11 a month membership. $11, you guys, just $11. And you will get to join us and manifest your best desires. It is super powerful energy inside that club. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to reopen it on August 1st. Rebecca, that's you with the stick figures. Yeah, right? I know. Right? That's me too. That's okay. That's okay because we're artists always in just different ways. So you can't let your 7th grade art teacher say, because they barely passed you, that you're bad at art, because that's not the truth. It's just not the truth. It's just art in the matrix that we live in is I can paint, I can craft something with my hands, I can write a beautiful story. And we're actually all artists and always all creating in many different ways. So Erin says some stressy parts, but 48 hours in Sedona where the magical rebuild. Erin, I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear about it. By the way, you guys, I should say, Manifesting Club dates, I've got them figured out for August. We are doing August 14th, which is Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. August 16th, which is Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Confirmation from my little angel lights are right here, a little twinkle. So great dates, and mark them in your calendar. I will be sending out notices to everyone in the club in a couple of days. UGC content creator or UGC creator psychic, thank you for the roses. Ah, Maya, welcome back to the chat. It's nice to see you here, my friend. Good morning, Divinity. Welcome to the chat. You guys, we have so many newbies that are coming back. I appreciate you all. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. It is so exciting. She said you all thought I was done. I know. Erin's not playing this morning. She's coming back strong on a Tuesday, and I'm here for it. I am here for it. Thank you, Erin. One of my VIPs in the chat. I appreciate you. Steffi, inside of the Manifesting Club, great question. We meet up together over Zoom, and as long as you are on the Zoom and present, you can write down what you desire to manifest. And we will go through one by one. We start with the first, whoever dropped their first desire in the chat, and the group that's on the Zoom call. So we have 2 sessions. Once again, it's on a Wednesday, August 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we also do Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully one of those time zones work for you, or time slots. And what we do is we drop into meditation. We open up our channels by doing a chakra cleanse. And then one by one, we send energy to each person and their desires. And when I say that people are buzzing and tingling and manifestations are coming true rather quickly in that club, it's powerful and it's a lot of fun. So if you're interested, it opens up once again on August 1st. Make sure you're following me because I will be shouting it from the rooftops from August 1st till the 13th or 12th when I close the doors. It's $11 a month. It's a monthly subscription. So as long you're in until you're out. So if you cancel, you can cancel, then you're out. But it'll be a monthly membership subscription where you're getting charged $11 a month. And then each month I'll send out the dates for the club. And as the club grows, more dates and time slots will open up. It's just that for now, I would like to keep the time zones or slots kind of closed, only 2 slots. So that way enough people are in the Zoom. So we really manifest and create strong energy together. So thank you for asking me. It's a really beautiful place to be. It is very wholesome and it's very powerful and it's all great things. So thanks for asking. Hello, Oscar. Welcome to the chat. Erin VIP says magical group manifesting. Erin says this very succinctly and articulated well. It is magical group manifesting. I love that. Victoria, you may be able to attend both in August. Yes, and by the way, I should mention, if you're interested, you can attend both sessions and you can manifest 2 different things in both sessions. And for those of you that are there, you can always catch replay too. So if you can't make it, you can still go in and watch the replay. Replays are available and you get access to those. And so you can go in and watch the replay and really connect to that energy anyway and still shoot your manifestation off. So if you're in the club, your energy is connected to the club and it's connected to that strength. So for those of you that are missing club sessions, please go back and watch the replays. You'll tap in still, right? You'll tap in. Same for me, I think. Yay, you guys. Sonia, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Janetta, welcome back. It's nice to see you here again. Yes, it is wholesome. I already said that. What times again? My internet cut out. So August dates are August 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a Wednesday. And then August 16th at, let me double check these dates. August 16th at 10 a.m. August calendar. I want to just make sure because I would hate to say the wrong dates. Yeah, 14th is a Wednesday. Yep. Okay, so August 14th, 8 p.m. August 16th, which is Friday, 10 a.m. So if you're interested, $11 a month. And if you want to even go a little bit further into your spiritual journey with me, the Cosmic Collective is open always. It is a community of high vibrational spiritual beings that are looking for a tribe, a group, and some guidance from me, where we connect through spiritual lessons. We do spiritual chats over Zoom, so you actually get to come on live and talk to me versus on TikTok where you're listening to me and typing in the chat. And there are collective channeled messages there and a community board where you can connect with other members. It's a beautiful space that's starting to be built up, launched a couple of weeks ago. So I would love to have you there as well if you're interested. All right, you guys, let's keep going. Let's woo-way it up. We have about 15 minutes or so. Does anyone have any questions around the creative flow, understanding your creative energy, how to know if you're booted out of your creative flow? Any questions around that? And if not, I'm going to just open it up to conversation. Once again, I reminded you this morning, I need your help. We are woo-weighing. I don't want to say I have a lot on my plate, but I have many things to complete today and tomorrow, and some stuff I want to get done before I head to New York on August 6th. By the way, you guys, I will not be live on Monday of next week at our normal time because I am flying and I'll be in the air on my way to New York City. But then I will try my best to tap in for the rest of the week and really enjoy that time with you and hang out with you live in my hotel room. And then I'll definitely be taking film and creating some content while I'm there. So any questions, any comments, any concerns, anything, what's going on in your guys' world? I talked a lot today. I got through the hour for the most part, but I will say I need a little bit of help. So what's on your mind? What's happening? Anything. Tony, thank you for the likes. I'm starting your report today. It should be done hopefully tomorrow, if not Thursday. That's my goal, Tony. So thank you for your order. I'm excited to share with you your soul's purpose. Aaron VIP, do you use any scents when you get in your creative flow? I think that's yes. First and foremost, I do. I absolutely love essential oils. I am an essential oil girly through and through. And part of my spiritual journey and the awakening was with essential oils. It was, being introduced to oils versus toxic fragrance and chemicals. It was my yoga and it was my smoothie kind of diet cleanse, which, by the way, you guys, I'm on a cleanse right now, not nearly as harsh or not harsh, strict as the first time, but it is definitely helping me through this awakening moment. Very profound experiences so far. So yes, Aaron, my favorite, I have a couple favorites, but one of my absolute favorites, Stress Away. So if you're feeling, by the way, that's a Young Living blend. So if you don't use Young Living, I'm sure you could find something similar in the brand you use. But Stress Away is a really powerful one, especially if you're feeling like you've been booted out of the flow, which I should have just put it on yesterday. I don't even know why I didn't. It's sitting right in front of me. So thanks for the reminder, Erin. You come with me. You come to me often with like the nudges that I need. So I really appreciate your energy. And then cedarwood is my absolute favorite. I don't know what it is about cedarwood, but it just, to me, smells so good. And it just helps. It's just so uplifting and I love it. I think also cedarwood is non-toxic for dogs, right? So I have to make sure about what I put with my dog. And you can also do like an Epsom salt cedarwood soak. And I just love it. Although cleaning the tub after having an essential oil soak is not always the most fun thing. I do have the like electric thing, but it's still, it can be a little tricky. So so yes, I hope that helps. I love peppermint oil and temple for headaches. Yep, peppermint oil for headaches. There's so many, right? Lavender oil for sleeping. I mean, honestly, you guys, I'll grab it really quickly. I'll show you how many oils I have. It's a little bit much, but I have this whole thing of oils, and then I have about 10 more sitting over on a desk over there. So you can use, any types. You can kind of play with different ones, but there are, Erin, I will put it in the resources tab in the collective, which oils correlate with which chakras and kind of which energy. And I think that'll be helpful. Steffi says, one thing I struggle with as an artist is that flow can feel addictive. Yeah. And then I know it might, yeah, for sure. I feel that too. I get out of, sometimes it almost feels like time traveling. I bet you can relate, Steffi, where you're crocheting or you're doing your art, whatever that is for you, painting, drawing, whatever. And, all of a sudden you look down and it's like hours have gone by and you're like, have I eaten? Did I time travel? I need some water. Where am I? Right. And yeah, it can feel very addictive. And I think that's the trick and understanding as you tap into your energy and become more aligned with who you are through meditation, through journaling, through just starting to honor your energy in general, you will start to notice those slips, right? Those moments where you're starting to kind of almost like, for example, when I'm crocheting, I get into a flow state, I'm doing good. And then all of a sudden there will be times where I start to like miss every crochet is like, messed up somehow and I need to go back and fix it, or I need to frog an entire row. And in those moments, if that's happening rather consistently, like every few, I'm like, oh, again, that's the moment I'm like, okay, as much as I love this art, it's time to set it down because I'm even overwhelming myself with this. And then, okay, then switch to the next thing. Yeah, Erin. Okay, good. Thank you for the confirmation. Let me write it down and I will add that. I've been meaning to work on the resources anyway, so that will definitely be something added. I actually have it already created. That, and then I'll also add frequency guides for like certain like ailments. So like if you have a headache, listen to this frequency. If you have a backache, listen to this frequency, because that's also created as well. Oils and issue. Thank you, my friend, for the suggestion. This is some Wu Wei, by the way. Erin suggests, I already have it created. I go in, I put it in. So it's like this responding to your environment, right? I'm not pushing with human effort. What do you want? How can I make it better? I'm not out creating things before I know what the desire is. And then somebody asks me, can I have this? And I say, yes, of course. There you go. So I just love living Wu Wei, you guys. Flowing with the vibes, flowing with the energy. Divinity, I will be making a blue lotus tincture and oil with the blue lotus and use as needed. Very beautiful, Divinity. I love that. Tony, can we talk about repeating cycles? Do they only happen when you don't learn lessons? Yep, Tony, you got it. We can talk about it. Let me just catch up with the comments. Thank you for the rose, Olga. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Good morning, Kara, in the chat. Mayo, if you're an artist and the creative block has been years, I feel like I'm lost. Okay, so Tony, Erin says, great question, VIP. So Tony, yes, if you're in a cycle, the reason that you fall into a cycle is because we fall into a cycle precisely. You are with different people, maybe a different job, different colleagues, whatever, but you're showing up as the same version of you as the last one. You're making the same choices. And so even though there's different faces, it's a different place, it feels very much like you're stuck in a cycle. And it really has to do with your internal energy, right? So the easiest way to start releasing yourself from a cycle is to make a new choice. And that's going to require you to go back and look at those repetitive moments in your life and saying, what was I doing that, common denominator me, right? Because you're the one that's in all the different situations. So taking really radical responsibility and accountability for yourself and saying, what was I doing that created this outcome over and over and over again? And how do I then propel myself into this frequency of a different outcome? And likely it's going to be around creating a boundary, using your voice, choosing something, even though it's hard to make that choice, choosing it for complete love for you, being a little bit selfish, right? Even though I don't like that word because I think it's silly. It's just programming. Selfish is programming, right? So allowing yourself to make the choice that resonates with your heart's desire, even if your family doesn't agree, society thinks it's strange, your work is whatever, right? And I think always like being mindful around like your livelihood and your security, right? So not going and being like, I quit my job, I hate all of you here, right? I'm not suggesting that, because we would want to think ahead into the future. Well, if you quit your job, do you feel like you'd be secure enough from a survival perspective, that you wouldn't start to stress about that, right? So we have to be mindful around choices, but really making the right new choice that aligns with your heart, not everybody else's, because nobody else is living your life, and not a single other person is living your reality, not a single one. Unless somebody can go into your mind, into your eyes, into your frequency, nobody's living your reality besides you. And so it would be silly then to start making choices around how you create your reality, because remember, we all decided 20 minutes ago that we are creators and we are artists of our own reality. It would be silly for you to allow other people to decide how to create your reality, right? And I say the word silly because I don't want it to be harsh. It's not a shameful thing. It's not a guilt trip thing. It really is like, yeah, that would be kind of silly of me. So let's just like not do that, right? Catherine, you're welcome. You're welcome. Let's see what's going on here. Thank you guys for the likes. Great. I'm trying to put together all the things to set the scene, sound, scent, light. Yeah, exactly, Erin, exactly. And if you feel out of alignment, I would say get into the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course. Now, some of it is going to correlate with what we're doing inside of the collective, of course. But if you're like, I really am ready to fully drop in, because in that course, what you're actually going to do is reset every single one of your chakras using your 5 senses and your intuition. And so it's actually really powerful, because most people feel lost because they're like, what is something tangible I can do, right? Humans, we want, because most of us are running off of our 5 senses, our physical senses, instead of our intuition. Most of us, right? Most of us. And so when it comes time to then shift our frequency, we're struggling because we're like, well, how do I smell my way to a new frequency? How do I taste my way to a new frequency? By the way, you can eat certain foods that correlate with each of your chakras. You can listen to certain music that correlates with each of your chakras in many different ways, not just the solfeggio frequencies. And so if that's resonating with you, and you're somebody who, especially if you have a lot of earth in your chart, and you're somebody who needs something very tangible to do to shift into a new you, then the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course is going to do that with each of your chakras along the way. Then now I have every single one of my chakras activated. I have every single one of them in alignment. I know all the tangible things to do. I'm connected with my intuition and source, God, universe, creator, however you call it. And now you're really leading, instead of the 5 physical senses, the 3D human version of you. Now you're walking the spiritual version of you, right? And you're using your body to help you create what your spirit, your soul desires. Complete 180, right? Complete 180. Those of you, if that resonates with you and you're interested in that, it's the final, if you click the link in my bio, it's the very last link. And if you use the code POWER, POWER, you get 15% off. I think it comes to be about $63 or $64. And it is quite forward, very logically and methodically laid out for you to start with the root, go to the crown, right? Because you need all of them to be in order, and it's very serious not to be playing in your third eye too much without being grounded in your bottom 3 chakras, or you're going to feel very out of whack. You're going to be awake knowing everything, but you're not going to know how to create your reality. And that's a frustrating place to live. I did it for 2 years until I figured it all out for myself. So please don't do that, right? Please don't do that. So once again, if it resonates, it's the last link. When you click the link in my bio, bottom link, Unleash Your Manifesting Power course, which quite honestly does align and activate you. So you unleash, you activate your manifesting power. Use code POWER for 15% off. All right. The course is powerful. Yes, Catherine's in the course. It may be time for me to do that course. Yeah, if it resonates for you, right? As always, you guys, I'm not pushing it on you. I'm always just sharing. And when it seems like it might align, I will share. But no obligation, Erin, and use your intuition and guidance there. But I would say it is quite powerful. Loving the big sister energy. I know, everybody needs a big sister, I think. Everybody. Rebecca, thanks for the likes. I missed somebody's comment. That makes a lot of sense. I didn't choose me 3 years ago. Tony, yeah, it's around transcending frequencies, is around making new choices. And the choices are challenging. And it's also going to be around setting aside your ego. And when you're in the middle of making a choice, you're in that moment, right? And I'm going to use say like a health journey, for example, because I think it's really easy, you guys. It's never toward anybody. It's just a say weight loss fitness journey, and you're at a party and it's like the cake and the pizza and the soda and all the drinks and the booze and this and that. And then there's like, for the vegetarians, there's like some salad and maybe there's some chips and salsa and maybe there's whatever else, right? And then there's water and there's unsweetened iced tea. And so you choose perhaps one slice of pizza, but mostly salad and water instead of the soda and all those things. Because in the moment, your ego really wants to eat 5 pieces of pizza. Trust me, I know I have this struggle at least like once a month. I do, me personally. But your long-term goals, the transcended frequency that you're moving toward is a healthier version of you. It's more fit. It's feeling better in your clothes, the clothes you have in your closet, the new clothes you want to purchase, all those things. And so in the moment, your ego's like, just eat the pizza, it tastes so good. But your soul is like, no, actually take a balanced approach here. Have a slice because it will actually help get that idea of having all the pizza out of your brain, and then eat the rest of the salad. And then have the unsweetened lemonade or unsweetened tea or have the water, right? And so it's not ever a pendulum swing. I don't necessarily ever recommend a pendulum swing, because what you're going to do is swing so far the other way that it becomes so rigid and so unfun that then you swing back the other way. No, just like swing to the middle, right? So instead of 5 pieces, 1 slice, some salad, water. Okay, it's very simple, but it's the awareness in the moment of the choice, and then saying, as much as I want this short-term satisfaction, I know that if I make the choice now, in the long run, I will be exactly where I desire to be. And the long run doesn't have to be, a year from now. It could be, depending on the choices and depending on how hard the emotional attachment is and all those things. But it could simply be as quick as a week from now or 2 weeks from now, right? So it's that discipline and really dropping into and really staying aware all the time of your choices. And then when you're in the choice and when you're faced with the test, because you can look at it as like a test. Okay, the universe is testing me. Universe, God, source, creator is asking, do you really want to go to that new frequency, or do you really want to stay here? And here's your test. And if you pass the test, you pass the test, you pass the test, then eventually now you're solidified in your new frequency. All right. Catherine says, yes, I'm still in the beginning. It has made a huge difference for me. Yes, that's true, Catherine. I've seen your energy just transform. So love that for you. Mallory says, I want to soon. Love that for you, Mallory. Hello, Rue, Grand Rising. Welcome to the chat. Deanne says, current struggle. Well, strange information. Synchronicities always happen like this. Somebody new joins the chat and I'm saying exactly what they need to hear. So Deanne, thank you for the follow and welcome to the chat, my friend. If you are here and you're new and you like this, I broadcast Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk all things about your energy, healing, manifesting, creating your best reality, perspective, shifting yourself out of your limiting beliefs because they're BS anyway, and we don't need to listen to them. They're lies. And if you are interested in hanging out with me in the evening and releasing your day, we chill at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And when I say we chill, I mean we really chill. I look at you and smile as I crochet and we listen to nice music. And sometimes I say, hello, do you have questions for me? But I'm working really hard on not talking much at all. So come relax with me in the evening if you'd like. All right, Mallory, my friend, this would help. The root chakra is what I and you need. Love the energy. Lola, welcome back to the chat. All right, thank you for the likes. You guys, it's time for the energetic wave. We have 1 minute until 10 o'clock. I was not necessarily late to the chat. TikTok was late to telling you guys I was alive. So let's get ready, you guys. If you're new here, we are going to set an energetic wave. It is something very simple and easy. All you need to do is repeat after me. Smile in the middle. Visualize your manifestations coming to life. Hello, Joe. Welcome to the chat. And for those that are not new here, are you ready to get on the wave? Because I am. And I promise you, today has got to be better than yesterday's wave. So we're getting on it together today. We're going to ride it out in powerful, high vibrational energy. What else do I have to say, you guys? We have 2 days left, by the way, 2 days, really quickly. For those of you that want your soul's purpose report, you have 2 days left to get the bonus information around your human design. When I say it's powerful, it is powerful. So please check out that in the bio. Click my link in bio and then Your Soul's Purpose is right there. If you're interested in detoxing your energy and you want something free, there's a free Detox Your Energy Masterclass. Enter your email and then you get the Masterclass. What else is in there? The Unleash Your Manifesting Power course we talked about today. That is a course that will help you activate your energy in your body. It's going to change you from the inside out. It is extremely powerful. It is me walking you along in self-paced videos along the way. So there's no rush. You have lifetime access. No rush, right? There's activities, kind of homework that you do on your own. And depending on where you're at in the course, it takes maybe 10 minutes a day to maybe 30 to 40 minutes a day. And it really just depends on how much effort you put into it, right? So that course is available to you, and it is 15% off if you use the code POWER, POWER. Let's get on the wave, you guys. I am so ready. All right, let's go. Feet flat on the floor if you can. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to start off with a few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, releasing the conversation, releasing anything that you're thinking about, breathing out of the mouth, breathing in through the nose, clearing the energy, breathing out through the mouth. One more breath on your own. Think about the manifestation that you're working toward, that you are energetically aligning with, that you are stepping into your new frequency of, and repeat after me out loud if you can. I am strong. I can do this. Smile big. Show me your teethers. Your happier manifestation is on its way to you. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. I am strong. I can do this. Show me your teethers. Smile big. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. Breathing in from the root to the crown and expanding your manifestation, that visualization of it in your reality at the crown, please. And on the exhale, bringing it down, breathing out of the nose to the root chakra, solidifying your manifestation into your reality. Quite literally bringing it from your manifested idea down to earth. One more time, breathing in, pulling the energy and the visualization up from the root to the crown, expanding it out as big as you can, seeing your ideas coming to life, seeing you doing it, feeling you being there. And exhaling the energy down the root chakra, bringing it from universal thoughts and ideas from the spiritual realm into cementing it into your root, your physical reality. One more time, I am strong. I can do this. Now show me your teeth, smiling big. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. All right, my friends, you're on the energetic wave with me. I hope that you feel the energy. I feel better today. I am not going to let anything bring me down. And I trust that if I start to stress out, if I start to push too much with human effort, that means I need to just take a break, take a rest, step away, drink some water, whatever it is. And I trust that you will pay attention to that too. Thank you, Rebecca. I'm so glad that you're here. Janetta, I'm so glad that you're here. Hey, it's my bedtime. Thank you for the follow. E is on the wave. Victoria. What else, you guys? Thank you for the follows, you guys. Thank you for being here. For all my newbies that are here, thank you. Please come back. I broadcast Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For my OGs, you guys are awesome. You make this my day every morning. I appreciate you all. Lala's in the house of sunshine. Thank you, Lala. Mallory, thanks for the likes. Thanks for the rose, E. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Once again, I'm starting to post the channel messages for August 2024. And so far, they've been very powerful, very interesting. A new way of energy coming through. Leo is live. August. Aquarius is live. Pisces is about to be posted right after this. And then I will be posting Gemini next, Libra next, Capricorn next, and then after that, I don't know. My higher self hasn't told me yet, and that's okay with me. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Ain't nothing gonna break our stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow us down. Whoa. Yes, Mallory, I love it. They have been so good. So excited for Pisces. Oh my gosh, he says. All right, you guys. Thank you, VIP Aaron, for being in the house and for the subscription. Deborah, VIP, thanks for being in the house and for the subscription. I appreciate you all. For those of you that sent me precisely 444 lightning bolts, you're amazing. You know what's up. For all of you that followed me, thank you times a million. I will see you guys back here either this evening where we will chill, or tomorrow morning where we will hype it up again and set the energetic wave. Have a great day, you guys.